So we just got the new update log for the Blue Lock update this weekend in Anime Last Stand, and one part that stood out to me was the tournament reset. Now I'm personally doing pretty good in my bracket, so I thought I'd drop a video to help you guys out for anyone who is struggling in tournament number 3. I hope you enjoy the video or find it helpful. If you do, maybe leave a like or subscribe. But anyways, let's get into it. So for the team we're running today, pay attention to the souls and stats and everything. We have Curse King, Kaido, Fuchi, Bambi, Yojin, and Idol. The only one we need to worry about here for their trait and enchant is going to be Bambi. Everyone else is here for their passives and abilities. She's the only unit that actually is doing damage. For how I build their skill trees, Kaido is the only one that's going to be different because we're using him for his passive here, Dragon's Might. So we want to maximize his range. Going to look like this. But everyone else is going to be the normal crit and range build, so looks like that. But with the builds out of the way, we should be ready to go try our luck with this method. Again, you can maybe get somewhere in the 800s, but we'll see how our luck goes this time around. Okay, as we load in here, we're going to make our way to the back of the map. We do have to be pretty quick with the game starting there. So we're going to set up in this kind of middle crack spot, this like gray spot here by this tree. We're going to put our idol, and we'll get our Yojin in her range. The first few waves we're going to focus on farming up a little bit, and then Bambi's going to be our early wave defense. So Bambi here, the reason we use her is because she is kind of weird with like kill duping. She's a weird interaction where if she kills something, has a chance to go to like 20 kills or something. I don't know, it's crazy. So we're going to farm up and throw her on this rock here. And Bambi does have full AoE pretty early. We're going to try and get her to full AoE when we can. But we're going to focus on farming for the most part. She does have the Volt passive here. The Volt passive might kind of... I don't know if it's good RNG or bad RNG, but if it triggers, you kind of wipe out everything in her range and it might ruin kill duping. I'm not sure. Yeah, that is kind of an RNG factor in this strategy. So you should max out all your farms and get Bambi full AoE on the same wave. We're going to wait for this boss to die and stun everybody else here with Kaido. So shell and replace him, stun everything, and we can move our Bambi now to this rock right here and get her to full AoE. We might have a couple get past, that's fine. Let's use Sukuna to kill them. Just a couple stragglers. Doesn't really hurt in the long run too much. Once we have Bambi situated in the front, we'll throw our Pucci down here to also help her out with pressure. His damage isn't going to be too significant because he is going to be nerfed in this tournament because light does less damage. So you shouldn't see him getting any kills, which is perfect. We are going to keep Bambi on her full AoE upgrade for a while, and we're going to max out our Sukuna while we can. You want to try and get him to, I think, upgrade 12 as fast as you can because he'll get his Power Vows ability. And the way that works is the more you use it, the more chances you have to increase his damage from his nuke. So our Bambi might start struggling by like wave 15 to 20. If that starts happening, we should get Power Vows and we just want to use that ability as soon as we can. See what his chant is, chant 1. So that chant number has a chance to go up every time. We want to use that as soon as we can. I wouldn't recommend throwing it on auto, but you do want to use it whenever you have it. Pretty much. Now we're on wave 17. I think we do want to max out our Bambi now. And when you do, you want to throw her on weakest because she does want to be targeting the free kills whenever she can. And we can use our Kaido to help her out. Just stun whenever you can use him. Just shell and replace him a bunch. So by wave 22 we can max out our Sukuna. We do have Malevolent Shrine ready. We just want to keep that ready. Nothing's really strong enough to need it yet. But keep stunning with Kaido. And I think we should get Power Vows pretty soon, so prepare to use Power Vows again. With the enemies here that have about 10 billion, wave 20. I'll pop this now, let's see what we get. Chant 1, really unlucky, okay. So we do have 550 kills by wave 25, we have about 10 minutes left on the clock. Looking pretty good so far. But from here you can see 282 bill is a lot of health. We're going to start relying on purely nukes for damage, so Bambi's not really going to help out much at all. You can maybe get lucky with her Volt sometimes, but the damage isn't really going to be much anyway. So, starting from now, we're going to want to prepare our Poochie for his full map coverage of pressure and also his rewind. Make sure we have Vital Buff going now, and then also keep using Kaido to slow down everything. We should get Power Vows one more time here. You can see if we get lucky and get our chant up, but this guy does have 30 billion health. Should get wiped out by that. And we are still on chant 1. Wow, really unlucky this time around. Well, you can see this guy's got 70 billion HP here. He's walking by. So we're actually going to prepare with our Kaido nuke there. And now we want to wait for these guys here, which have like 500 bill. We're going to try and stop them with Kaido. And we're going to use Malevolent Shrine on these guys because they have so much health. So, there we go. Wipe those guys out. We got all the enemies wiped out. We're at 693 right now, before Poochie Rewind. So, remember we do have Poochie Rewind coming soon. We're going to slow down as many things as we can before that. Get them ready. I do like to sometimes get him on his full AoE Conqueror effect here. So that'll help slow down the guys in the front who are already immune to his stun ability. If we get a little bit more stun out of Kaido, we might get another Power Vows in here, but I doubt it. It's gonna be mostly a Poochie Rewind coming soon. I like to just kind of use it when they get to this rock here. Especially if we have teleporters coming, we might even want to use it a little bit earlier. Yeah, we got teleporters. Even if we get Power Vows there, I don't think it'll kill. We might be able to pop it right before we need Poochie to step in. Let's see. We got Power Vows into Poochie. Should rewind everyone. Yep, there we go. And we are still on chant 1, really unlucky with Sukuna nuke here. Because you want to get to chant 4 ideally, because that nuke is going to be a game changer with a 20% HP steal. But right now, we just finally got to chant 2. Getting pretty unlucky with my Sukunas here, but anyway. Now we can go back to Kaido spamming, keep them all in one spot as much as we can. And we might even be able to get away with the Kaido nuke, even though it won't do too much. I'll go for his nuke here. I'm just going to use Malevolent Shrine pretty soon here, whenever we've got like everything back here in his range too. Okay, Malevolent Shrine now. Wipes out a bunch there, we're at 770, cool. And can we get anybody else? Doesn't look like it. We're kind of out of abilities now, and they are in the billions, trillions of HP-ish. So you can see right now we got really unlucky with this run. We got chant 1 like 3 times. We just finally got chant 2 towards the end here. And we still got 770 kills. That's what I'm saying. If we got lucky with the chance and got the 20% HP still at the very end, we would have probably been able to push to 800, because a lot of them were around the 20% HP mark. But that is my strategy. It does depend on RNG with Bambi and Power Vows, but it can probably get around 800 if you put enough time into retrying. Well, that is how I run the new tournament number 3. Hopefully it helped you guys. Yeah, sorry for my voice being kind of weird again. Hopefully it's not the worst thing ever. But I've had like an on and off evil virus for the last few months. It's been kind of crazy, so I don't know. Anyways, thank you to my channel members for making this video possible. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next one, and have a great day.